Ever had trouble growing carrots? Ever had a hard time getting the carrot seeds to germinate? I'm Rob with Wicked Prepared, and I put together just a short video to give you the foolproof solution to starting carrots in your garden. So what I've got is a pack of kaleidoscope blend carrots and then a pack of radishes. And what we're going to do is plant these together. What happens is when you mix the radishes with the carrots germinate and start to grow a lot quicker than the carrots. And what the radishes will do is actually grow down in the soil and essentially open up the pockets in the soil to give the carrots some more room to grow down in the dirt. So what I do is just put some carrot seeds in the palm of my hand and then put some radish seeds along with them. And you can see you don't need a whole lot of radishes to the carrot seeds. I'd say maybe one for every 20 or so, roughly like that. It's just enough to break up the soil and give some good ground for the carrots to grow in. What I'm going to do is just sprinkle these seeds right on top of the ground, and then just take some of the dirt and just kind of lightly cover them up. Go ahead and sprinkle some water on top. With that light covering of soil, we're going to take a couple of boards and lay them right over where we planted those carrot and radish seeds. So laying these wide boards right over that soil that's just covering the carrot and radish seeds, it'll protect these seeds from heavy downpours and keep the ground wet underneath so that the seeds will germinate and not get damaged. But what I've done in this row of carrots and radishes is I staggered the planting. So these I planted about 3 or so weeks ago, and then I planted those new ones up there today. That way it kind of spreads the harvest out and we don't have all the carrots growing and ready to harvest all at once. And then what you'll want to do is keep checking these, after a week or so, see if they've sprouted. The radishes will sprout first, of course. Once you see radishes starting to sprout underneath, what you'll do is pick this board up, and all I do is just use a piece of brick like this. Set it up on the piece of brick. That way it'll give room for those radishes and carrots to sprout. And then in a couple, 3 weeks, you end up with something like this. You can see these are the carrots growing up, and in between are the radishes. Now I've already harvested a couple of the radishes so far. And here you see some I've already picked. But what that does is really opens the soil up so that the carrots have plenty of room to grow. See them mixed in there? They grow excellent together. See, this one is. See, that's just about ready. And pulling that out gives these carrots all kinds of room to grow. So the 2 magic tools to growing carrots in your garden: a nice wide board and radishes. I had a wicked hard time getting our carrots started last year. I got them in the ground, they just started sprouting, then we got heavy downpours, big thunderstorms, washed everything away. So this year, I used this tip that I learned from James Prigioni. He's an awesome fellow YouTuber, and he showed this tip of covering the seeds with a plank and mixing in radish seeds with the carrot seeds. Completely changed the way our carrots started, and we've got radishes already ready to harvest and carrots not far behind. While I've got you here with me, I just thought I'd give you a quick walk through the garden here. We've got the Brussels sprouts and the cabbages coming along pretty nicely. I do have quite a bit of weeding to do, so don't mind the weeds. And this is where I have the carrots and radishes started. Over here we've got our pumpkins And further up, we've got our squash plants growing. And then we come to the corn. Corn is just starting to come up. Seems like it's a little late, but I did plant it about the same time as last year, so the weather does seem a little bit different. It's a lot drier this year, but it is coming up, and thanks to our drip irrigation system, the lack of rain isn't a problem here. Here we've got peppers growing nicely, and up here the beans just sprouted a week or so ago. Got cucumbers, a lot of tomatoes, and then these 3 trellises full of peas, and those are doing really well this year. And probably the pride and joy of our garden this year is this broccoli plant. It's doing great. Actually, all 6 of these broccoli plants are doing really well. I've got more in the other garden, but these are doing exceptionally well. So we're nearing the end of June now, and this garden is cranking, and we'll have some vegetables to harvest here in no time. Actually, like I said, I already did pick some radishes, but we'll have quite a bit to go along with that here in no time flat. We appreciate you watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And make sure you click that bell to receive notifications. That way you'll find out when each of our new videos comes out. Thanks for watching. I'm Rob with Wicked Prepared. Survive today, thrive tomorrow. We'll see ya.